crafted them all. What if I told you in my quest to becoming one of the best PvPers in the game, I took on 2 insane challenges at once. Challenge 1, 0 to 1 million infamy. Challenge 2, I can only use the 50 sets I crafted myself. After the dust settled, the numbers speak for themselves. With this custom build, I finished the run with a 5.8 to kill fame ratio and an 83.6% win rate. Out of those 50 crafted sets, I only needed 24 to dominate. I saved millions, and I'm now here to break down exactly how I did it. Don't just watch me tell you how, watch me show you how. Let's dive into the 0 to 1 million infamy. Let's jump into the very first fight we had with our homemade crafted sets with our name on it. We got a fire here. We're gonna start off by using our boots, stun run combo. We took a little firewall damage, whoops. We're gonna E over that. And then we're gonna stick on him, keeping up the pressure the entire way. Got his cleric off, not super crazy or big deal. Got stun run, a little bit of pressure. He's gonna get another firewall here, and we're just gonna E over top of it, finish him off. Close fight. From the first to the last fight, this is the very last fight I had before I hit my 1 million infamy. This guy was a Giga Chad. He noticed what I was, and he instantly booted away. He needs to change some of his abilities. So let's skip ahead to exactly when the fight starts. So I'm gonna boot in here, and he's instantly gonna iframe my stun run. We're gonna pop our chest so we get full value, and we're gonna purge his stacks so he gets 0 value from his E aside from the damage. We're gonna throw a poison paw here, and now we're on the chase here. We use our boots to get on him. He's got his cleric here. We're gonna walk away a little, and then we're gonna stun run out of this. We're gonna stun run QQ, and we have our E. But we're gonna wait here. He had a Hellion Looot, so he drops out. We're gonna walk away. He's pretty low here. We're gonna walk forward. We have our boots and stun run. We're gonna pop our stun run to get a little closer in range, and then we're gonna try and boot here. Unfortunately, he doesn't let us. He's on full retreat, but he took some bad pathing here because you can cut through here. So I gain a little bit of move speed here. We're gonna pop our stun run here. We're gonna throw our E for movement, and we're gonna boot. The reason we did that was to keep him in combat so he couldn't regen here. We're gonna pop our soldier armor so he can't turn around and get any cheeky hits here. We'll just stack up our CC duration and our damage. We're gonna stun run him here. We didn't get it. We're gonna poison plot into our E and finish him off for our 1 million infamy. This guy was a Giga Chad, and that was one hell of a last fight. All right, my boys, today we're breaking down the Quarterstaff build I used along my road to 1 million infamy. This one's all about control, burst, and keeping your opponent locked down while you absolutely style on them. It's fast-paced, stun-heavy, and honestly, one of the funnest builds I've ever played. Here's the general flow of the combo. You're gonna open with Assassin Shoes to dash in and immediately activate your stun run, which locks your opponent in place, giving you the perfect setup window. From there, you're gonna throw 1 T8 poison pot. Start stacking your Q ability. Hit it 3 times for that sweet stun, then instantly follow up with your E, Vault Leap. The E hits like a truck and throws your enemy in the air, and it even makes you immune to damage and CC during the leap, meaning you can fully commit without worrying about getting interrupted or missing. Then throw your second poison pot. Your chest ability Fury is what pushes this build over the top. Pop it right before or during your engage to start stacking up extra damage and CC duration every time you get hit. If the enemy purges it, that's fine, it's not that big of a deal. Then you've got your Fiend Cal, your key purge tool. Use it smart. It's great for deleting major defensives like Cleric Robe, Mercenary Jacket, or even catching their boots when they try to run. Once those are gone, the fight's basically over. And to top it all off, we're rocking Smuggler's Cape, which is just broken. It lets you reset your potion cooldown, meaning you can throw 2 tier 8 poison pots in one fight. That's a massive damage boost, and it's often what tips the fight in your favor. This build's got everything you want for solo PvP. Massive CC chains, burst potential, okay mobility, and really pushes power against panicking defensives. Whether you're running it in Corrupteds or open world, it's just smooth and a satisfying weapon to play. If you've been following the channel, you know this is a part of my journey. And honestly, I hit 1 million infamy with this weapon. It was awesome. I just thought I had to share this build with everybody. Now I'm just going to showcase what this build can do. This is one of my counters. Flamewalker was actually one of the hardest builds. It has really good damage and mobility is pretty good. We're going to jump in. We're going to land our poison plot. He actually got a really bad bop here. We purged nothing here, by the way. It's a fail. We stun, we poison plot. It's already over for this guy. We landed everything perfectly. That's what I'm talking about. GG, give it that Flamewalker. All right, really important. You pay attention to people when they swap abilities. This guy switched to dodge roll. So we're going to just boot in and not press any buttons because we know he's going to dodge roll right off the hop to try to avoid our stun so we can maximize our abilities. We prematurely used our E here. We should have waited. We should have waited for a stun to follow up. We're going to stick back on him with our boots here. We got pretty good mobility. We've already thrown one pot. We're going to throw our second pot. It's a ton of our damage here. We're going to get a stun here. And we're just going to keep the pressure up. We're going to purge his stacks only so he can't E through us. Because typically spears want to keep distance and kite, just like he's doing now. We want to give him nothing. We're going to follow up with an E, keep some pressure on. We're going to stun run. And we're going to continue to spam our Qs on him here. We have our boots coming up. We're just going to save them for now until we really need them. We're going to stun. Just auto here. Auto. Spam our Qs. We're going to boot there. He's got his dodge roll. Doesn't matter. We're going to wait it out. Stun run into the E to finish him off. Really good spear player, man. GG. So we get some Ava gloves here. We're going to instantly go in here. We got hit by the ball. That's a little sad. We're going to throw our first poison. We're going to stun him. And we're going to throw another poison here. And we're going to get ready to land our combo here. We're just going to try to dodge as much damage as we can here. He got hit by a ball there. And we landed our E. Now it's just over for him. GG, man. Unfortunate. I think he was upset. He DM'd me in another language. Alright, so we have a mirror matchup here. I fought him before, so I know his name. I gotta click on him. I see he popped his stun run, and I do know the combo, so I'm gonna walk away until the stun runs out, and then I'm gonna get ready to go in. He E's to me, and I boot to dodge his E. So I go under, and now we land our combo here, and we're gonna put off as much damage as we can. We are definitely winning the trade right now. Until we miss our E. Wow, that was very unfortunate. We're going to continue to brawl here. He does have Hellfire Pots, which actually is more damage than poison. They just obviously have to CC them inside of it. So I do have to take poison as it's less of a skill cap. We're going to continue to brawl here. We are just trading back and forth. He got a really good combo in the Hellfire Pot, and I walked back into it. Really unfortunate. He tried to do the same thing to me. It did not work. We are absolutely just brawling here. We have our boots. We're going to spam our boots as soon as they come up.
Nice.
And we dodge his E on top of it. Nice, man. Really good fight. Really good. Really good fight. GG, man. Alright, so we got a Great Frost here with his cultist robe, soldier helmet here. The idea is we don't want to get poked down too much before we're on top of him. But once we're on top of him, we need to stay on top of him. We're going to use all of our mobility to stay on him. Our stun run actually went through his blink. That's really good. We got our purge off here. He's got no mobility here. We throw our second poison plot, and now we just want to stay on top of him. We're going to try to stun him, CC him. He does get a little bit more value out of his chest than I would have liked, but that's all right. We're going to stun him. One with our E. Big damage here. Now we're going to wait for our boots to come off cooldown. We just got to dodge his abilities. We're going to boot in. We're going to QQ and finish him off. Got to watch out for the Marlock cape when they're low. That's like a res pot. Honestly, this guy killed me back to back. Rob Tilla is actually an insane PvPer. Like, I was waiting for him to E so I could boot, so I could skip the damage, and he E'd in place. Like, what a Giga Chat. Alright, we're gonna fight Boabadon here. We're gonna boot in. He's gonna instantly invis. We changed our helmet from Purge to the Energetic Shield here. We actually misplayed. We press our Energetic Shield thinking he's gonna E outside of his Assassin Jacket. He didn't. We're gonna wait out his Soldier Helmet. We're gonna get full value out of our soldier armor, which is crazy. Look how much damage we're doing through the combo. We're gonna poison him. We're just gonna let him die to the poison. And we're just gonna walk over and collect our loot. Boabadons are probably one of the easier matchups. Alright, so we got a Glacial here. He's sort of built up like this cooked build one-shot. Pretty smart. Cultist Sandals. We're gonna purge the Cultist Sandals and his first robe. And we're just going to eat this with our soldier armor. He's going to boot away. He's got another robe up, so we're just going to play distance and dodge until our boots are back up. We're going to go in, just finish him off. Cooked build, though. Pretty neat. Decent infamy. Alright, so we got a pole hammer here. This is right after the rework, so pretty good distance. You got a really good opener with his Hellfire pot. We're gonna stack up our chest here. We're gonna wait for a stun here. He pops his Armor of Valor. This is premature of him. I didn't have a poison pot on him, so it's sort of a misplay here. As soon as we get our stun up, we're just gonna land our combo with our Q. He actually does. He got his combo off before me, but we are barely gonna be able to finish him off here. Ooh, a little closer than it should have been, but it's a good build by him. All right, so we got another Quarterstaff here. We both boot to each other, and I make a huge misplay. I throw my poison, and I thought I got interrupted for some reason. I threw a second poison, and a lot of my damage comes from my poison. Really unfortunate. He's on Gigpot. We're gonna purge this. He has Undead Helmet, so we have to try to save some CC for when he's low. So you're gonna see me walk away here. I'm gonna try to walk away here. He does get a stun off, unfortunately. I couldn't boot through to reduce the damage. And he's getting low here. So I want to make sure that my stun run's coming up. So I'm going to E, and then I'm going to stun run and walk away here. I'm going to stun run, walk away. If he opts to go for me, I'll kill him, but you just get to finish him off. Nice build though, and I misplayed. Alright, we got another Quarterstaff. This time with Mercenary Jacket. Pretty much exactly the same, except for he's not using Assassin Shoes, he's using Energetic. We're going to try to make sure that we purchase Merc Jacket in this matchup. We're gonna Soldier Armor. He's gonna purge ours. Is what it is. We're gonna throw our Poison Plot. We're gonna stun. We're gonna get our combo off here. He has his Merc Jacket, and we're gonna purge that instantly. He did not get very much healing from it, which is what we want. Now we're gonna continue to stack our Qs here. He's gonna try to run away here. We're gonna boot to him, and then we're gonna stun him with our third Q. And we're gonna walk through. Whenever he does his W, if he doesn't have any CC on me, you can just walk through it. Lands Z, we're just gonna E on top, finish him off. I'm gonna put this in here because I always feel like this is probably one of my biggest matchups that I lost was Flamewalker, so I'm actually not even sure if this guy was a high infamy fight or not. But he makes a huge mistake and he's into me instantly. We're gonna stun him, throw Poison Pot, stack up our Qs here. We're gonna purge his boots, and then because it's purge to purge, we're gonna just E in, get the knock up. We have our third Q stun. We're gonna throw our Poison Plot, and it's pretty much over for him. He's gonna Cultist Robe. We're gonna stun run. And GG. Ah, he's still worth 27k. That was good. A lot of loot. All right, this next player, he was actually the rank 2 on the ladder for a long time. He was a Flamewalker abuser. We're gonna instantly go in here, and we're just gonna open up with a stun, Poison Plot. He has Reflect on. We're gonna purge. We actually got his Reflect, his Hunter Hood, and his Cleric Robe. Misplay. We actually missed our E. Very, very sad. But the trap sort of helped us, the slowing trap, to keep him in place long enough to get another stun. We finished him off. This guy was also super, super toxic. I don't understand why anyone would be toxic. This is, like, Stalker is totally a great place to learn and have fun. This guy is toxic, motherfucker. All right, we got another Quarterstaff here. Similar build, except for he's using Mercenary Hood. Probably a more simple hood to use, to be honest. I don't think it is super impactful. He's also not using Smuggler Cape, and he's going to use Avalonian Cape. I think Smuggler's Cape gives you more damage across the board, but if the fight goes on long enough, the Avalonian Cape will be more of a beneficial. Let's try to cut here. He did iframe my E. Good by him, so he didn't take any damage. We popped our Soldier Armor. He has the roll Q here. We're going to just throw a poison here. We're going to get a stun here. We're gonna stun him. Ugh, stun. We're gonna Q, throw another poison. Eat in place. We're gonna wait for our third Q here. Stun him, land it, and then we're just gonna finish him off. He was sort of making us his bitch for a little while, but we cleaned up. Man, this grind was actually insane. Over the last week, I've pushed hard towards the 1 mil infamy mark, and along the way, I managed to rack up around 45 mil silver worth of loot. I'm not even gonna lie, some of the chests and kills were absolutely stacked. Every time I thought I peaked, I'd end up pulling another juicy drop or a kill that just made me want to keep going. Between the fights, the regears, the chaos of it all, this was easily one of the most profitable runs I've ever done. It really shows how crazy the rewards can be when you fully commit to the grind. So yeah, 45 mil in just a few days, all while pushing that 1 mil infamy goal, definitely worth the sets I burned through, baby. And yeah, we finally did it. After days of grinding, 130 fights, and way too many regears, we hit 1 mil infamy. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't smooth sailing. I had 2 brutal deaths near the end that each cost me around 90k infamy. It felt like I was getting punched in the gut when I was right there. But that's Albion for you. You take the losses and you learn from them, and you keep pushing. In the end, it's all worth it. Over 45 million loot, a ton of great fights, and a grind completely finished. Appreciate you guys watching. Drop a like if you enjoyed the journey. And if you want to see what's next after the 1 mil infamy grind, make sure to subscribe. The next adventure is already cooking.